intro, I guess, an intro, a hook. Whoop! I just went live. We're live on YouTube. So if you want to say anything or chime in, please do so. We have a live chat on here tonight. Once again, I don't know how to do. I know how to get rid of people now. I mean, some keto cookies, but I know how to get people off of there. I don't know how to type a response. I don't think. No, that's right. Every time I try to type a response, I found out I don't know how. So right now, I'm submitting for some work on the big computer right here behind us. They just told me I have an audition that I forgot I had. It's an audition where you film it and send it in. Hi, whoever logged in. We're just talking about whatever. My channel. Our channel. I like to consider everybody is welcome to chime in. Goodbye to that person. But yeah, so we have 1,087,000, something like that, views. Just still under 15,000 subscribers. So if you want to subscribe, I don't know if it's down here, where there should be a subscribe button. If you want to like it, you can like. If you want to share something, some sad news. We've had a couple of. We had the young lady who died yesterday, Michelle. I made a video about that back that way. And then Gene Hackman, his wife died, and their dog, sad, all three. Sad. His wife was a classical pianist. I didn't know that. He was 95. She was 63. They have her age at everywhere from 63 all the way up to 65. Okay. Someone said that Michael Savage is their favorite Jew. Congratulations to you. I'm sure that Michael Savage is very happy about that. In fact, I think he's taking tomorrow off so they can celebrate in Times Square. Anyway, a lot of people say a lot of stupid stuff out here. But anyway, sadness. I did go to the doctor today, and got good news. That's happiness. But, yeah. What do you think happened on that Gene Hackman situation, him and his wife? Very sad. Am I anti-sugar? No. I don't consume a lot of sugar. These cookies someone gave me are made with ginger, made with almond flour and stevia. So I am not a keto guy. I'm a low carb guy. My main focus really, when it comes to everything, when it comes to losing weight and everything, is to have good numbers, good labs. I look for good blood sugar, good blood pressure readings, good everything. Today my blood pressure was lower than the new number. I think it used to be 140 over 80, and now it's something else. And I'm actually lower than the low number, the new number. My blood pressure is good. My blood sugar is a little bit high today. Sometimes when I go to the hospital, it seems like I always seem to go up a little bit. I have a continuous glucose monitor, and it'll be running and doing its thing. But then when I check it with my finger prick, pricking my finger, or they check it, my numbers will be a little bit higher than I think they're going to be. That's fine. I have a bone infection in my toe, but it's not bleeding, and there's no seepage or anything like that. No pain, no problems. Been taking antibiotics now for quite some time, and I came to the end of the program of one set of them today. It was the last day on that, so they had me come back in today and go do that. Yeah, I am a dwarf. Okay, yeah. So yeah, a lot of people say stupid stuff. That's okay. You think moderation is key. Yeah, I believe that's true. What my channel, I don't ever tell anybody else what to do. I just say what I do. Sometimes I do eat carbs. For example, I don't have cheat days because a lot of times I don't really know what my day is gonna hold. Maybe somebody got a new job and they're all excited and they're, hey David, come and have a slice of cake. I got that job, or I graduated from whatever. I'm having a party. It could be some birthday party, whatever. And then sometimes you want to celebrate. So I'm more of a celebration kind of person than every Friday I'm going to eat whatever I want and then I'm going to suffer the rest of the week. I'm more in moderation. I eat. I don't eat a vegetarian diet. I don't eat a gluten-free diet. I don't eat a keto diet per se. Um, Sometimes I find the keto diet might be a little restrictive. So when it comes to dieting, I'm more done more of a just a lower carb. Basically, I found with my channel, people would always ask me, "Tell me what you did. Tell me what you did. Tell me what you did to lose all that weight." I said the problem I have is I don't really know really what would work for you, nor do I really know what really worked for me because I just kind of try everything to see if it will be beneficial or things I know are not beneficial, like eating a whole bunch of whatever or smoking or not exercising. So that'd be a lot of a lot of problems for me. So a lot of things I know not to do. Basically, what I did is I just started doing everything that I knew I was supposed to do that they were telling me all along. It's quite obvious that you can never have too much signature barbecue sauce on ribs. I don't know what that is, but I like barbecue. I did a video that's gonna come out on Saturday. Today's Thursday. Yeah, Saturday I have one about a new barbecue sauce that came out. What motivation do I use? For me, it's basically I was gonna die. Diet. I was gonna die. I was I got cellulitis once, almost died. Then I had the bone infection back in 2019. Originally, it's another bone infection, not the same one. Well, but they were going to cut off my leg. I knew it'd be a stroke or something like that. Yeah, so that was my motivation. I just didn't really want to die. I can't say die young because I'm already old. I'm 63 years old. I just put in for a role for 50, and they said, "Oh, David, you look too young for 50." I said, "Well, thank you so much for that compliment, I guess. However, I want the role." So he was really a 50-year-old man. I thought maybe they say I looked too old. She was saying the director said I looked a little too young. Sometimes I think they tell you that to be nice, and really you suck, and they don't want to use you anyhow. But this person and I have worked for them before um, on a pretty major television program, you know. So, but anyway, yes, yeah, 63 years old. Feels like just yesterday I was not. That's true. Jesus is King, moment 7. I do believe that. Jesus does love me, and he loves you too. Some people do not believe that. I don't know why not. But yeah, I do believe if it wasn't for, I always, people say, well, Dave, you did such a great job, but it's not a job to do alone. So, yeah, something happened there. I should have lost my leg. I should have lost my life, and I did not. And I thank the doctors. And people say, I always say, well, if God did this with this medical thing. Well, God didn't give you that. God didn't do that. The doctors did. Well, who put those guys out there to get that knowledge, to work, to train, and they put in their motivation, and I believe that. If you're trying to drop weight, don't drink liquids 20 minutes before you eat. Sips while you're eating. Oh, that's a good tip. Maybe I'll try that. I don't know. Yeah, please. Yeah, if you have any good tips or hacks, let me know. Some people don't drink water with their meals because they say you may need to drink something a little bit more than water while you eat because of digestive issues. You may have issues that cause you problems in digestion. I don't know if I find that to be true for me. I just don't. I just don't really know. I can drink water with it. What I drink, I'll go over real quick. I drink coffee. Boop, boop, boop. I'm not drinking coffee now because it's nighttime and I need to go eventually, right? I drink iced tea with nothing in it, just plain iced tea. I do like sparkling waters. Some of those with some of the flavoring that are very low or no carbs. I try to do no carbs. Let's see. Did life go by in a flash for you? No, life did not go by in a flash. Life, to me, I do look back. Wow, how did I get to be 63? I think about there was a girl that I knew when she was at worked with me at McDonald's, and we thought that our parents were old when they were in their 30s or whatever, maybe early 40s, and now we're older than that. You know, our she has a granddaughter, I think granddaughter, grandson. You know, my son's 40, so it's weird they're older than I was then. But you always look at that and say that, you know, I am home. I'm homeless. It for food. I don't know what that means. Yeah, let's get rid of this Cameron guy. He looks like an idiot. Yeah, if you're an idiot, that's okay, but just don't say stupid stuff like that. Remove. Yeah, we got rid of that guy. Yeah, so yeah, if you're really if you want to say stupid stuff, you know, like, hey, I ate an octopus yesterday, or whatever. That's fine. Yeah, this guy too. Let's get rid of this guy. He's pretty stupid. Yeah, well, I just get rid of you. No offense. If you're stupid. Um, in this year, yeah, someone's gonna. I'm not trying to be weird or mean. Oh, I don't know who that is. No, if someone says that kind of thing, that's fine. But a lot of people say things. One person wrote, you know, free Palestine, kill all the Jews. Yeah, there's no room for that here. Go elsewhere. You know, also, if you are wanting to troll somebody, my channel, we've had over 1 million views. Yeah, in 30 months, I have over 14,000 something subscribers in 30 months. There's this guy named Mr. Beast. You may have heard of him, and he'll put out a video and he'll have 1 million views, you know, in a few hours. So yeah, if you want to go, if you're out just to troll, maybe troll a bigger channel, you have a bigger impact on trolling. My channel's not that big to troll, really. Somebody's, oh, you got a pretty big that's a pretty big channel, and it's really not. I don't know what that says. So stop trying to flex. Okay, I don't know, Crunchy. Does Crunchy need to go? I don't know. People that do this, I don't understand what you get out of it, because what happens, you'll say something stupid, I get rid of you. And of that, if you troll a bigger channel, then it's harder for the creator to see the troll. Yeah, it's probably true. No, but I think that the trolling isn't to bother me so much, or to get there. Oh, Crunchy does need to go. Okay, so what's it? Crunchy needs to go. Let's get rid of Crunchy. Yeah, if someone thinks that someone needs to go because of the other things they say, yeah, let me know. We'll go ahead and get rid of them. Yeah, they should come back. Mr. Beast would never see your comments. Right, no, I'm not saying that. I'm saying if you want to other people to see your comments. You know, so right here, if you... I'm nothing against veganism. Someone's asking about that. I have a video about... is that why vegans are so grumpy? Because let's get rid of this pet throw guy. He's an idiot. Some of these idiots I've seen before. But anyway, so yeah, no, too crazy. I know you did not. That person's stupid. But yeah, anyway, so yeah, on the veganism, the VA says that for good moods you need to have milk and egg yolks and meat. And I said, is that why the vegans are so grumpy? No, I never tried to be a vegan. I did go meat free for a while there, and what they said was the way your body processes your proteins. It might be better not to do that as a diabetic. So some things, you know, you can do. A lot of people say, well, you're on a diet. You know, the best thing to do if you're on a diet, eat plenty of fruits and vegetables. Fruits and vegetables. Well, as a diabetic, fruits are usually very high in carbs. I eat strawberries and watermelon. That's the only two fruits I really eat. I don't eat apples. I love apples. I love raisins, bananas. I do sometimes I was getting some cramps in my legs, and a lot of times that has to do with your potassium levels versus your sodium. But as a diabetic, they say to eat salts. Eat fats and eat salts, and don't eat any bananas or raisins, potassiums type stuff. So yeah. Did you become a Christian throughout your weight loss? Oh no, already. I went to Azusa Pacific University, raised in the Episcopal Church, and then more then kind of in Nazarene. White rice, absolutely. Yeah, white rice is pretty bad, I think. So I never tell me what to do. I don't like rice. I'm an old white dude, and we're more of the hamburgers and the beef and potatoes. What foods can you never eat again? but I still crave. For me, usually I don't necessarily crave sweets. I crave breads. I like breads. So what I usually will do, I'll go through the bakery section of a market. They have the fresh bakery goods. I can't even walk through there, you know. And sometimes what happens is you go to a restaurant and they'll have all you can eat bread baskets or something. Oh, I love Captain Crunch. I talk about that all the time. Captain Crunch, Lucky Charms, love sweet cereals. Are they good for me? No, they're not. But like bread baskets, they'll say, "Oh, would you like another?" So what I'll do is I try to have a colorful plate. Sometimes I have a video back that way. I went to this little restaurant and I had a really delicious piece of steak and salad and iced tea, or I had coffee with that. But yeah, so that there are some sweet cereals I can't have, and I can't find a substitute for them, so I just can't have them. I mean, I can't say I can't have them. Like I always say, well, I can eat anything. Um, Breakfast, what I like to eat for breakfast a lot of times, no, sweetbreads, yeah, sweetbreads, that's a problem. For breakfast, a lot of times I'll have Greek yogurt, full fat Greek yogurt. I don't eat a lot of, I don't eat anything like diet drinks. I don't drink that. So I eat. Sometimes I'll get like like a half a cup of Greek yogurt, two strawberries chopped up, and throw those in there, stirred in, eat it really good. And I'm not a really big fan of eating strawberries. Um, but yeah, I like that for breakfast. For breakfast, sometimes I have some low. If you go back that way, you'll see I have some low carb waffles. And you pop them in the thing. But you know, eggs. It's so weird. A lot of people talk about the diet you have to be on or take part in when you're a diabetic. You can't have. Um, I can't have bananas, but I can have steak. So that's pretty funny. Uh, Yeah. Oh, thank you for the person. Are you leaving? Love you, but yeah, yeah. So yeah, this channel. People always said, "What did you do?" The reason I started the channel, and I started about 30 months ago. I started because people kept asking me, "What do you do? What do you do? What do you do? Tell me two things you do." And well, they're thinking I'm gonna say it's your diet and it's your exercise. Well, that's not really necessarily true. I You don't necessarily have to eat less. You just have to eat better, I think, and you have to exercise if you can. So I always say, talk to your doctor first. Talk to your pharmacist. Talk to your physical therapist. Talk to the nurse, whatever, and say, is it okay? When I first started this journey, I was so fat. How fat was I? Very fat. They didn't even want me to exercise at all. No, because they thought I'd have a heart attack and die. Um, with Japanese food, my friend was, his name is Takashi, and his sister's name was Sachiko, and I'd eat with them, and we'd have a lot of really delicious um, teriyaki chicken and hibachi chicken, cooked in a little hibachi. I like that. But yeah, so I wasn't able to exercise at all because they wanted me to have a defibrillator. Oof. Yeah, first nothing at all, no exercise at all. Then it was like, oh, Dave, you can walk now. Oh, good, good. I'll go walk a couple miles. No, we mean like walk to the mailbox and come back. How far is your mailbox from your house? Oh, I don't know, 30 feet. Okay, that's good. Walk to your mailbox and get your mail. That's how bad it was. They always say walk to your mailbox, get your mail, but and not walk back. I guess sleep at the mailbox. But yeah, so how's everybody else's journey? Are you on a healthy journey? Anyone out there? They're losing weight. Mine, I was about 300 pounds. I lost 108 pounds. That's why this channel is called this. And now it's about 120 down. But I injured my foot, and so now I can't exercise really at all. They don't want me to do any walking, and that's why I lost all of my weight. Basically, that was the exercise I did. The best exercise for a diabetic, for the most part, is walking. They say. And what do they do if you are diabetic and you have trouble walking around? They want to give you a handicap placard in your car so you can park in the handicap spot. I'm actually on a weight gaining journey. When I joined the military, I was too light. When I joined the military, when I got out, I was too heavy. But yeah, I got older. Yeah, no Ozempic for me. I've been offered Ozempic, and I haven't taken it. There was a lady that did get it at the VA, and she was hospitalized for that. Ozempic might be great. Now, I'm not telling you not to do it. And why would you ask me? What do I know? But no, for me, I was offered Ozempic, but it can cause you to have eye problems, bleeding in the eye or whatever. And I, as a diabetic, already have some. It's gotten better. got better. They worry about the puffiness inside the eye. In the old days, if you had a problem in the back of your eye, what was going to happen? You're going to go blind. Why? We can't take out the eye and do a surgery. But now with a laser, we can go into the eye and we can do some work on there. They do still give people shots in their eyes. This is with needles. You know, I actually end up trying to eat as much as I can. Yeah, my family was all fat. But when I joined the military, I was 5'11". I weighed 130 pounds. I was too light, and I had to gain a certain amount of weight before. There's like a certain week in. I don't have fatty liver. Diabetics do get a lot. I do not have it. Do you have it, Black and Toasty? I'm not sure if you're saying you have it. No, I do not have it. There's a lot of lawsuits right now if you have fatty liver. But I'm not saying, boy, I wish I had fatty liver so I could sue people. But yeah, I'm not really sure what fatty liver is all about. Some of the conditions I've had, of course, the high blood pressure. I had cellulitis. Right now I have osteomyelitis in my toe. And some of the stuff we don't even know. I don't know if you've experienced this, for those of you that might have a health issue. I found that sometimes, I don't even know why we don't do things. They'll say, don't put any ointments between your toes. So I can find my stuff here. But like, I'm not endorsing a product, but if you do need anything for your feet, if you are diabetic or you need something for your feet, this was really good. Urea cream. I get this from the VA. I don't know the cost. I don't know where you get it. But they said don't put it between your toes. Never put any ointments or anything between your toes. I never did. But they don't tell you why. The reason you don't put it between your toes is because you can get athlete's foot. I mean, athlete's foot fungus. They don't want you to get any fungus or any kind of anything that could cause an infection. That's why you have to keep your feet really dry. And they don't tell you why you need to protect your feet. Why do you need to protect your feet? My cat was outside, and I don't let her outside. She went outside. Yes, I do live near the ocean. She was outside just for a minute. So, come on back in, Sophie. Come on, kitty. And then I saw a hawk flying, or it might have been an owl. And so I ran out there to get her, and I got a thing on my toe smaller than this. The little tip here, smaller than that. Next thing I know, they want to cut my leg off. Gotta be careful. I'm experiencing a sharp stabbing pain in the liver. It feels like. That's what you get when you have fatty liver. I may have some of the precursors for it. I don't really know. That's one thing. Some of the things I do not know. That's why I tell people, please. People think I'm joking. They think I'm maybe a health guru. Someone asks, "Are you a guru?" I made a video about that. Am I a guru? No. Yeah, from the ocean, I'm about 20 minutes away from the ocean. Where I live, I'm in Monrovia, California, and where I have the mountains. I mean, I can drive 20 minutes, and I can drive 7 minutes. I'm in the mountains. I can drive 30 miles east, and I'm in the desert. Well, California is a desert. Where I live is a desert, but desert where there's sand, and you see tortoises walking by, and jackrabbits running, and all that kind of fun stuff, and cactus. That's about 30 miles from my house. The beach, about 20-minute drive. So I have the mountains, the beach, the desert. We have it all here, and we have shopping malls too. Oh. Yeah, that's someone gave it to me. I made that skateboard. I did that in graphics. That one right there, the yellow one with the white dot. That's my our classic car. That's my Buried Dragon. She recently died. She won a contest. She's the month of March's winner. Then there's our cat. He's gonna scratch a cat. These are all our pets. Sadly, most of them died. We rescue the old dogs, the dogs and cats with conditions. Cats with FIV, which people say is like cat AIDS. It's really not. It's not feline AIDS. We adopt black animals. Black animals do not get adopted. Why? People say that's prejudice. Well, I don't know if it is. I'm a pet rescue volunteer. What happens is the photographers don't get a good photo of a black dog. So I take photographs of dogs and I put them out there. I've gotten some dogs adopted that were black. I have a black lab pit mix in the backyard. So I take photos, really working on the background, kind of the foreground. I work on whatever's in the foreground. I'll put them back a little bit on the foreground. Then I'll make sure I have green grass maybe underneath them and something behind them, maybe a tree, something a little lighter than they are, and it really shows them and they get adopted that way. But that's why they think black dogs are not really adopted. We don't think that the black dog is more violent. The black dog is a big black dog stole my lunch money. No, that's why. You see, on vacation in Arizona and San Diego. Yeah, it's pretty. That's all really close. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I've driven to Arizona a lot. I was in the military, so I drove back and forth from Texas a lot, going through New Mexico and all that. Yeah, I like both those areas. San Diego's really nice. A lot of Navy and Marines now. I was in the Air Force. When I go down there, I like to go watch the big ships, the military ships out there. I don't know, maybe weird, but I mean, it feels a little bit more secure when you know that all those are out there working while I'm eating cookies and talking on YouTube. Where are you located? Two grades. Are you in the U.S.? Air Force. I taught shooting. You can't say shooting. We're talking about shooting on here, but I was a combat arms instructor. Someone seems that they like MAGA. That's fine. Some people love the MAGA thing. They're having the protest tomorrow, or it starts at 9 o'clock our time. In California, it starts everywhere. In about 21 minutes, they say don't shop. That's Al Sharpton. Brought to you by Al Sharpton. I guess he's saying don't shop at the big stores because they got rid of the DEI. I did a video about that. It's already out. But a guy I know that works as a manager at Target, he said, if you're in a situation and you're applying for work at Target and you need DEI to be hired, they probably not going to hire you anyhow. They are told to hire some people and not some people, but what happens is eventually they say that most of the people that need a lot of these assistants end up not showing up late or stealing, that kind of stuff. Yeah, the California fire's right here. Eden Canyon, I used to hike there all the time. I lived in Altadena, which is one of the areas. Not rich enough to live in the Palisades. A very, very rich area up there, very beautiful. Both areas are really beautiful, really sad, really tragic. You think all the people that died, what about all the animals? A lot of animals, a lot of wildlife, and continuous problems. We have all the toxic materials in building, and some of these buildings were 100-year-old buildings and stuff, and they burned down, and just whole areas are gone. Places I've gone to, restaurants I ate at, all that. Yeah, not too much out here. The fires, yes. The aftermath, I would say no. We're a lot of. Well, I don't live in the city of Los Angeles, but they fired the fire chief there, and all that. So yeah, a lot of stuff still in the news here, but probably more local, maybe not national. Let's see this thing. I don't know what that says. The stench grow at least. Yeah, I don't know what John Brown is talking about. He might need to go. The John Brown, folks, is John Brown saying he needs to go? I don't know. Yeah, a lot of times I just let people say stupid stuff, but then if they say something, sometimes they'll say bad things about somebody else. One lady, she was a fan of Kamala Harris, and somebody was saying mean things about Kamala Harris. Now, am I a Kamala Harris fan? Absolutely not. I'm from California. Am I a criminal? No. So she really has no effect on me. Like a lot of people right now are talking about Al Sharpton and the fact that he hates white people. And he does hate white people. And that's fine, though. I'm not looking for him to like me. I don't want to say, hey, Al, let's go play racquetball. Let's go play handball. Why don't we go and get a pizza? Why don't we share a pizza and a dialogue? I don't look for him for spiritual help. I don't watch him on his television program. I watched it a couple times, but usually I give everybody a chance. They'll tell a lie, and sometimes they'll stretch the truth, and then other times they'll tell an outright lie. So then, I got to change the channel. So I gave him his chances, and he just didn't live up to my expectations for newsworthy stories. So I got rid of watching him. is the liberal problem in California? But if you consider it a problem, it's very liberal out here, very, very liberal. Some of my views are very liberal. I believe we should try to help others. Also believe that others should try to help themselves. We need to do something about the homeless problem. We need to do all kinds of stuff. The gun problem, a lot of people say, well, it's the gun, and it's really not. It's not the gun, it's the person behind the gun. So, so some of my views are very liberal. We should help if there's just children that need us to help them with medical expense, maybe research, or sure. But if you're 32 years old and you don't work because you don't want to, and everything's provided in California, you never have to work. Your housing's paid for, your housing, your food, your medical. I know a guy who got complete dental implants because he smoked so much meth. When he was in jail, he got those, and a year later he had to get them again because he smoked more meth and got rid of those teeth. And twice we put teeth in his head, and maybe we shouldn't have. I don't know. Yeah, exactly. I'm more of a probably a conservative Democrat. Still registered Democrat, but I believe we should vote for whoever is best. If you're allowed to vote, whoever is best. And there's a really, really great Democrat, and you're a Republican. Well, God, I don't want to vote for this guy, or this lady, but I don't really want to vote for this. I'm a super liberal, whatever. But this person's really good, so can white people get that stuff? The homeless stuff, yeah, if you're white, you can get that if you want it. I don't really want it. A lot of times, people will say, "Man, I wish I knew a guy." There was a commercial for dental implants, and they told him, "Well, it's too bad he was going to get, I think he had two partials, and he wanted to get all his teeth taken out, get dental, and they weren't going to pay for it. He was going to pay for himself, get dental implants so he can get this big national commercial." I said, "What if they use you one time? You spent $80,000 on teeth. They use you one time, you make 10,000 and never work again on that project." So a lot of people say, "I wish I had that condition." I don't. My family are planning to move to North Carolina. My mom is from North Carolina. She was born in Edenton, North Carolina. I've lived in Asheville, North Carolina, and when I was in the military, I spent time in Greensboro, North Carolina, out at the Seymour Johnson Air Force Base. That's where I spent a lot of time. That was during, that was after Desert Storm. I did a lot of time in Texas. I was a reservist called back into active duty. 3 different times I got called back into active duty because I had so much time as an active duty person. I was 6 years active duty, and I taught shooting. My career field is very, very much needed because it's used in every single service. They need that. Virginia has become more liberal. I don't know much about Virginia. I've been there. I want to be a crayon eater. Hello from Texas. I don't know the crayon thing, but hello from Texas. I was stationed in Fort Worth, Texas. Of course, I spent time in San Antonio, Texas. Best barbecue I ever had was in Texas. Would you say you are well? Oh no, not this guy again. Oh, he's talking about the guy who's eating crayons, not me. Should we get rid of John Brown? Has he crossed the line? Is he enough? We don't really want to talk about that kind of stuff. That's not this kind of channel. Perhaps John Brown is looking for a new boyfriend to. I thought snake eater means. I guess I have heard that before. Snake eater is what Army Special Forces. Always has someone. Yeah, a lot of people come on here looking for, like, I don't know, a homosexual relationship with someone. I don't know where they get the idea that that's the place there. Yeah. The Marines, I trained a lot of Marines, when we implemented new weapon systems. One was, it wasn't a system, that was a pistol and the Beretta 9mm. And then also the Mach 19 automatic grenade launcher. We had to work on that. What state are you in currently? Are they asking me? I'm in California. I don't know who else. Someone was in Virginia, someone was in Texas, and I think Too Crazy said he or she is too crazy. Are you female? Are you male? I don't know. Some of the names I figured are probably Luke. Sounds like probably a man. John, probably a man. I don't know. But nowadays, who knows? You can be whatever you want. Uh, Someone said they're in Virginia. Yeah, I don't know about Virginia being super liberal. A lot of people said North Carolina was going to go the way of Kamala Harris, but it did not. From upstate New York. Yeah, I spent some time in Rome, New York. Is that upstate New York? They say you've never eaten pizza till you've eaten it in New York City. Is that true? I don't know. If you're in upstate New York, I don't know if you even go down to the city and eat pizza. But yeah, Rome, New York. Everybody said it was a ghetto or whatever. I liked it. I spent time in Detroit. I liked it too. So maybe I like the place that nobody else likes. I just got a notification. I have another audition tomorrow. Yeah, another audition. I guess I have to get it done by Friday. Yeah, a lot of times they'll give you a lot of these auditions. Get your tape in by Friday, and then it'll be like this time of night. Oh man, I can't really get done by Friday at 6 in the morning. Can I have more time? Oh yeah, you have 2 more days. I've booked those, so obviously it's okay, I guess. So I'm white, but I gave myself the. Oh, yeah. So, yeah, let's not use any of those kind of words. Also, don't use the R word. A lot of people use the word R for saying about people that are not, that have mental challenges, learning disabilities. You can't say that either. And nowadays, you're limited to what you can say. Yeah, well, Albany, yeah. I don't know much about New York. I want to film there. I was twice had opportunities to film there, but once they want me to learn Turkish, or the whatever language they speak in Turkey is a Turkish. But the problem is, it was tough. I mean, I wouldn't be able to get out. It was too much dialogue for me to get down. And I said, well, yeah, I think you can probably find someone that could do it there. I would have done it. It wasn't great money, but a trip to New York would have been fun, I guess. You never know. Could be fun. Could be work. The thing with acting, it's really not work. It's pretty fun. Luke, stop, please. What's Luke doing now? Luke, I was born in Philadelphia. Okay. Is that brotherly love country? Yeah. I don't know what. Did Luke do something wrong? I don't know. But, yeah. What do you guys make of the Gene Hackman thing today? It's kind of weird. They said first they thought it had to be some kind of gas leak, whatever. But the dogs were alive and the door was open. If the door is open, that means it's a mansion. It's not like a little small 1-room apartment or something. I don't know what happened there. Then they saw yep, he sure was joined when he was 16. He lied about his age. Gene lied about his age to get in the fray. Yeah, he sure was a Marine. My uncle was a Marine, and he was shot with a minigun on the back of a tank, and he got shot like when you use an automatic weapon, it climbs up like a seatbelt. But it was a minigun, and he got shot multiple times with that, and he lived. Yeah, Marine in World War II. Yeah, I was thinking of carbon monoxide leak, but the door was open, and 2 of the dogs were going back and forth. He was found in a different room than she was. There's pills. They're saying maybe one died and another one couldn't take it, and they did that. I just don't know. Scary, huh? What caliber was that? I probably like a 7.62 or something, some 30 caliber, I would imagine. Could have been bigger. Could have been a 50. No, it wasn't a 50. It was smaller. I would probably say probably like a 30 caliber, whatever they were using there. That was in the Pacific, so it would have been a Japanese machine gun on a Japanese tank. And he lived through that. He died at ripe older age. Yeah. Right now on acting, the problem is it's early. It's only February, but the student films are all out now. So the low paying stuff. Hey, can you do this for me, David? Just one day, and I'll give you $150. Just one day. If it's in Pasadena, I live in Monrovia, so it's really close. Sometimes I'll do it to help them out, but you don't want to miss. If I have an opportunity to put in for something like $4,000 or $5,000 or $10,000, I don't want to lock into that. Let's see. I think my grandmother has severe PTSD. Yeah, a lot of people came back with PTSD. Back then, we used to call it shell shock. The 1 mile stare was from Vietnam. They had that look. Yeah. Great channel. Congratulations. We just subscribed. Hugs from Mexico. Hey, cool. Thank you. I like Mexico. I live close to the Mexican border. I used to go down to Tijuana all the time, then because it was really dangerous. I stationed at March Air Force Base, which was in Riverside County, so I'd go down there for a day trip. But I wouldn't go down that as a heavy drinker. I might would have a couple of beers with an enchilada plate or something. Um, but I wouldn't go and go to the red light, whatever they call that street, or whatever revolution, whatever. But yeah, I used to like to go and some of the museums. I don't go to like bullfighting or dog racing or any of that, but I do enjoy Mexico. Mexico's nice. Um, yeah, yeah. So yeah, I don't really know because he got hit and immediately pulled off of it. Luckily, there's a good Marine Corps. Um, is it a corpsman? I guess from the corpsman from the Navy, I believe. Were the first one, but it could have been a medic from the Army because it was an all out. He was a Marine. It was all out. Rat a tat tat tat, bam bam bam. There's a lot of stuff going on, multi service engagement. But yeah, so yeah, a lot of people think this channel is a weight loss channel, and it's really not. I was saying about I talk about the two most important things. I always tell people, well, the two most important things that I found for me, one was my motivation, why am I doing this, and my willpower to do it. My motivation and my willpower. And it had nothing to do with diet, it has nothing to do with exercise. It was just doing it. A lot of us, we know what to do. The one that said they're trying to gain some weight, I think was that too crazy? You said you need to gain weight. The same thing, I'm sure. Sometimes it's difficult to keep on that weight. You know, I look like a certain shell shock image. Ugh, do you? Yeah. People say I look like Danny DeVito. I played Danny DeVito in a music video. If you know the band that is called 100 Gex, do you know about 100 Gex? If you do and you watch the video Doritos and Fritos, you'll see me on there. Some of the other things I've done, I was a regular on The Office, season 3, the first 7 episodes of season 3, I was on that. I was on the whole season of Out of Practice with Henry Winkler, Stockard Channing, Ty Burnell, and all them. And like I had some commercials out and all that. Yeah, so yeah, to find people like you, much better than. Yeah, I never get a lot of. Sometimes I'll be on this and YouTube told me you should do a live stream. That way, do go live. And I was saying, I don't think anybody's gonna want to watch my channel. But I didn't think anybody would join my channel. I got 14,000 subscribers. I became monetized. I joined it. I started the channel in August, like the last day of August, the first day of September, and before my birthday, which is November 30th, I was monetized. So it went pretty fast. Oh, thank you, Luke. Thank you for subscribing. Yeah, so I always tell people, please subscribe if you want to like something or make comments are good. I never knew the importance of comments, but what I like about live streaming is, we're talking now about Japanese, machine guns and shell shock and PTSD and that kind of stuff. Some people think it's not real. PTSD, that's not real. That's not real. You're just trying to get free money. And there are some people, of course, that are trying to get free money on their disability, I'm sure. But yeah, it's real. It's really, I know people that definitely have issues. I knew them before they left, and I knew them after they got back. So yeah, but I like this piece of it. Gives a chance to. They always try to track what's trending, but what's trending for me, or maybe for you, I don't care what the Kardashians are doing. They talk about Kim's daughter, Northwest, whoever, was singing in The Lion King, and she doesn't sing well. I don't care about that, really. Have you ever flashed anyone on your stream? Just like, yeah, no, yeah, John Brown. I think John Brown. He might be a penis fisherman. Do you think he's a penis fisherman? Is he out here fishing for penis? I don't know. I don't know what's up with that guy, John Brown. John Brown wants a man to get down. John Brown and his new fella, I guess. I don't know. But a lot of people come on here looking for love in all the wrong places. because this is not the place for that. I don't know. If you're gay, hip hip hooray. I'm glad you're happy. But whatever it is, there are some places out there, I'm sure, that they will have a conversation with you. And maybe you can model your leather underpants for them. I don't know. But really, it's not the place for that. But like I said before, my channel is not a weight loss channel. It's not a fitness channel. It's not an exercise channel. On my video, you'll see on this, I'll show some of the walks I do, where I walk, what I do, what do I eat, what do I drink. Drinking's tough. What do I drink? I found some zero carb beer, and I did a video of me drinking a zero carb beer. I used to bartend, so it's really tough. Someone was asking about things that I have cravings for. If I was bartending, I used to drink a little beer. Whenever a customer would buy you a drink, they always want you to buy hard alcohol because it's more expensive and it's real fast. But I don't want to get drunk, so I like to get a nice schooner of beer and sip on that. Someone's Indian. I have a niece. She is Indian. She's a little person, and her name is Priya. She is Priya. Her name is Priya. Yeah, I'm definitely less popular. Thanks, too crazy. No, I'm going to cry. But yes, I see some of these with millions and millions and millions of someone asked me, hey, can you do this? Can you come onto my thing? I'm doing a live stream. And I said, yeah, I can go on. But I had no way to talk to that person. They had so many different people writing things on there. Yeah. Yeah, so, yeah. But yeah, some are really, really big. Oh yeah, the massive streamers. No, yeah, mine's not that big. That's for sure. There's been times, like I said, YouTube suggests I go live, and I said, well, when? What do I do? What do? You can type in. You can type in on your. If I go live on my big computer, which is behind me, I'm submitting as we go because I have to get this all done. I had an agent, but I had to get rid of my agent. It just wasn't good for me to have that agent anymore. So I don't have my agent right now. I might get another one. A couple have written me. If I use a big computer, I can type in what the subject's going to be. But I don't really know the subject until someone asks a question or we talk about something. Yeah, I don't know. Should we let's get rid of John Brown. What do you guys think? He's kind of bugging, isn't he? Yeah, we got rid of him. Yeah. I don't know who this guy's main grandpa is. I'm not a grandpa. So it could be somebody else. I don't know. But I see that too crazy is that you're trying to gain weight. Anybody here trying to lose weight? Or for me, like I said before, I don't concern myself with how much I weigh. I do have to be careful with that. How much I weigh, or my tape measurements of my tummy, or what do I look like in a bathing suit. I don't concern myself with that. I concern myself with my lab work, my health, how I feel. Went to the doctor today and everything was good. I couldn't believe it, except for the fact I have a bone infection and my blood sugar was higher than a non-diabetic. But I'm not a non-diabetic. I am a diabetic, so I don't really get too concerned about that. But my numbers are doing a lot better. Everything they checked was good. They were worried about my kidney function for one of the antibiotics I was taking for my foot, but it turns out that was probably a false positive that happened because now my liver function, my kidney function was perfect. I talked about liver because of Michelle, the one from the Buffy the Vampire Slayer. She had a liver condition. Made a video about that yesterday. I was a very sickly child growing up. Yeah, it's hard. It's so weird because those of us that are heavy think, I wish I had that problem. No, it's tough. I mean, you may not ever have had to lose weight, and that's tough for us. We may never have had to gain weight. I did have to gain weight. That was tough. Because I was exercising so much in the military, more than I had probably exercised. I played a lot of sports for fun mostly. Yeah. It's definitely tough. Yeah, definitely tough. And some of the ways they tell you to do it's not very healthy. Some ways they tell you to lose weight's not healthy, and sometimes the way they tell you to gain weight are not healthy. You know, they used to say that if you want to gain weight, a good way to do it is to eat diet meals, eat your regular meals, and add a thing there. I have D&D tomorrow, my friend. I have, I don't know what D&D is. That Dungeons and Dragons? I don't know. Yeah, I know a lot of people they like to snack. In today's world, and we snack and like I was thinking when I was driving in my neighborhood, I go, I never see any kids out playing anymore. No one riding bikes or anything like that. Um, yeah. So someone is saying something, maybe something stupid. I don't know. Yep, I play Danny DeVito. We were just talking about that. If you go to the 100 Gex music video, Fritos and Doritos, you'll see me on there being Danny DeVito. I'm known as a tall Danny DeVito, which is great because he's good looking and so am I. Yeah, I've done some music videos. I like doing music videos and stuff. Oh, John Brown's back. Hopefully he'll behave. Yeah, a lot of people they'll change their name and then come back. I know they say, do you play any video games? Huge. Yes, I was in some pretty huge movies and television programs. Do I play any video games? I used to when I was a kid. I used to like video games. I would play a lot of pinball when I was a kid. Never really got into the gaming systems. I'm a little too old for that. I have played some, and they're fun. A lot of them really fun. Others I look at, I think, oh man, I could see myself sitting here for hours and hours and hours doing this. And a lot of people do, and a lot of the obesity they think is probably related to that. A lot of the processed foods, it's tough. Like I'll try to do things like maybe I got to eat something for my food for diabetes or whatever. I got to take some medicine that requires me to have some food. I don't eat a whole meal, so I was wanting to just get some roast beef and cheese and roll it up. But then it's a roast beef process. It's a cheese got this. It's really hard. You got to eat something, you know. Yeah, that doesn't sound true. John Brown, I would imagine he did not do that. I do eat peanut butter. Ugh. I have peanut butter right here in case over my hands, if I get low blood sugar, I like to jump onto getting that versus some of the things they want me to eat. Oh, well, Too Crazy is nice talking to you. Maybe we'll be on again. I used to live stream on Fridays, but I just started live streaming today. You know, how do feel about, I don't even know what that is. Um, oh, how do we feel? I don't even know what that is. So I'm not. If you're talking to me, I don't know what that is. So a lot of people aren't talking to me, and that's fine. I'm like, oh, okay. Um, and people sometimes will tell me like, what do you think of a certain restaurant? We don't have it in California, so I don't know about that. I do some videos. If you go back onto my channel, you'll see I go over some video of some menus of what I can do to modify the food so I can eat it as well. Your wife said that you should know or you're getting divorced. I definitely not talking to me because I don't have a wife. Seems like you're talking to somebody else. It feels so good. Yeah, I don't know. This person must be talking to somebody else. I don't know. That's fine. Let's see, April 14th. Yeah, I don't know what that means. Is it someone? That might be the person. That might be the person that was talking about that. I don't know. I don't think so. I don't know too much about the conflict. I know that it's been long going, but I don't know. I'm not an authority on that subject at all. You know, I guess get rid of Chuck Berry or Chuck, whatever this, DZ or, yeah, so that person's obviously a dumbass. Let's report this Chuck guy talking about molesting children. The guy reported Chuck Berry or Chuck DZ. I thought it was Berry. I don't wear my glasses. Yeah, got rid of that guy, and we reported him for his stupidity. Yeah, so obviously this guy's probably the child molester. Sometimes child molesters come on here, and it looks like that person might be one. We don't want that on here, so we blocked him and reported him. So YouTube can do what they want with him. We don't want him here. Yeah, this happens sometimes at night. We get these kind of stupid stuff. Yeah, I think that Chuck guy's a child molester. So we reported him. I don't know. I don't know. Sick. Hopefully they get help. That's what I look at. You know, and our channel's not here to help those doing that. I'm not an authority on that, of course. Um, I know that they do have people that work in that field. When I was at the VA today, I was talking to a lady from mental health, and she was working with a group that tries to alleviate the desire for pedophilia. Sounds kind of sad that there should be such a group, but I'm glad that there is. Hopefully they can do that. Because it's really sad that people do that and hurt the children, you know. But yeah, I've had people write me on that before. One guy had a mustache. He was on here and he had a kind of a big mustache. So, oh yeah, you got your child molester mustache. Like, I told him, hey, you don't talk about that. Then he did it again, so I got rid of him. He hasn't been back. That's good. I haven't seen him in a long time. Someone's talking about gold and grandpa. Or maybe he's looking for his grandpa. Maybe he wants to get a new fob for his gold pocket watch. I don't know. Yeah, he's back. He's still here. Yeah, so I reported him. So he probably got a fake account. Yeah, so yeah, no one can. You know, the thing about this, like this Chuck guy, people think we care about him, but we really don't care about him. He's just stupid, you know. Yeah, he's there telling the world about himself, I guess. I don't know. But anyway, he just is a stupid ass. But anyway, back to positive stuff, not this guy. Um, he's definitely in our way. But, you know, I don't really know why they do that, because, like, who cares what they say? I mean, obviously we know it's not true. And they say this stuff, but what do they get out of it, you know? Or do they get some streaming? Do they get some subscribers? Are you guys going to jump up and subscribe to his channel because he's talking about child molestation? Probably not, because you're probably a good person, not a bad person, and you don't really care about the things he's writing about, you know. Yeah, so yeah, definitely an idiot. Let's see. Hey, where are you from? Are you asking me where I'm from? I'm from California. How about you? I don't know if you're asking me or everybody here. We're dealing with an idiot right here. Yeah, I'm from California. How about you? Oh, from Ireland. Cool. I When I used to manage a Subway restaurant, I had a lady. Her name was Brigitte, and she was a bronze medal winner for Ireland in some kind of sprinting in the Olympics, and she worked for me. Her husband was here on a work work visa in engineering, or maybe a student. I don't know. I think work visa, and so she got a permission to a temporary work visa to work, and she worked for me at my Subway of all things. She was nice, very athletic, very strong running. You could run a lot. Hey brother, you were someone Bill Belichick. Oh, I never heard that one. I always get John Candy, and of course Danny DeVito. Are the two I get. When I had all my weight, when I was at my heaviest, I was working on the West Wing, and they put me in I had like a trench coat. It was a rainy, snowy day, and I had a scarf around me, and then we were filming in the city of Orange County. They put snow down and everything, and I was talking to Jimmy Schmitz, and a lady walks up with her husband. They had the regular. They would cut and then let the general public walk through the area while we were rehearsing or doing whatever. And she looks at us too. She's, "Oh my God," like that. And so Jimmy Schmitz, he starts pulling his pen out of his pocket. He carries his pen, I guess, and some paper to sign autographs. And she looks at us both. She goes, "You look just like John Candy." And he's like, I put the pen away. It's pretty funny. The other chick, I never got Bill Belichick. He's got a young girlfriend. Are they still together? She said that she didn't know that he was I guess she didn't know that he was a rich person. I don't know. Live stream, live. I'm on live. So anyway, I never got that one before. But John Candy, yes. Dan DeVito, yes. Sometimes I get Chevy Chase. But who knows what we look like, you know. So it said, "What do you do?" Are you talking about jobs? I'm an actor, and that's what I do. Yeah, is that what you're asking, Steve L? That's what I do. My channel is just kind of a side thing I started. I enjoy having a channel. It's pretty fun. Someone gave me this shirt. That's my channel. I guess they must have a company. I don't know, because I'm sure it's already in the system. They just type in your. I guess that's how it works. I don't know. It just came in the mail. Got that in the mail. I got some I got a speaker right here. I mean, not a speaker, a microphone. A podcast microphone someone gave me, and someone gave me earbuds. They send me stuff sometimes. A lot of times they send me stuff to try. You know, have you tried eating this? And I'll try that. I'll try things sometimes. Sometimes they'll work for a company, or they have a company. Was my best work? I've done some print work that was really good. I got to be on a program for the National Geographic that was about pandas. I'm a pet rescue, animal rescue kind of a guy, so I like that. Been in some music videos, of course. I have a classic car. Classic cars use a lot, you know. And yeah, I like drinking coffee. Whoever is talking about that, yeah, coffee. Yeah, but yeah, so all the work is good, really. You know, if you think about it, um, we like to, of course, sometimes like stretch out in a hammock and drink some beer, maybe. But if you have to go to work, if you force yourself to go to work, you might as well do some acting. It's really not work; it's fun. I got to go. However, I have. Thank you very much, Wendell Scott. Have a great day. Come back and see us again. I don't know. Some people say I should do this every Friday night. You know, people are getting home and they're getting ready for their weekend. I should do one every Friday night. Like have a regular schedule. But with acting, you don't really have a regular schedule. You know, sometimes I may work every day for, you know, like there's been times when I've worked every day for 30 days. Out of the 30 days, I had 2 days off. And other times you don't work for a week. And other times, yeah, so it's kind of up and down. But maybe I should try to do that. Like, unless otherwise noted, I'll try to do maybe a Friday at 8 o'clock or something. Today's Thursday, and I started this one at 8 p.m. But a lot of stuff I don't really know. Yeah, I'm on the West Coast. It's now 9:19 p.m. Yeah, a lot of stuff like the super thanks and all these different things. I don't know how that works. They always say, well, make sure you have this on here so people can contribute to your channel. I say, I don't really need anything. A lot of people say, can I help you with something? You know, I have a buy me a coffee on there. It's like, I think $5 is the minimum. A couple people have done that. And some people have sent me like, you know, a gift card to Starbucks. That's nice, but I really don't have any needs. I own the phone that I'm talking on. Someone gave me this mic. I have a big computer here. Someone gave me a shirt to wear. So really, I have everything I need. Do I like living out there? I was born here. I was born in Hollywood. So with the exception of the time I was in the military, I've lived here all my life. And yeah, I guess so. The weather's good, right? Because why does it? It's kind of like it's the economy stupid for elections, and it's the weather stupid for this. Oh, thank you for thanking me. I always tell people when they tell me thank you for my service, I always say thank you for your support. Because like today I went to the VA hospital, and if it wasn't for you, I probably couldn't do that. Thank you very much for supporting our taxpayers and all those that have helped us. I sure appreciate it. Looks like we got rid of some of the, knock on wood, we got rid of some of our trolls. That's good. I don't really mind the trolls. It's just that if someone's asking me an important question, I got to kind of read through the dumb questions to get to their important question or something they want to discuss. It just kind of gets in the way, and I think that's, of course, what they're trying to do. But I don't really know why my channel's not that big. It's not that they're not talking to a celebrity. You know, it's just I don't know. We did have a celebrity on here. I'm not going to tell you who it was, but they are a pretty big celebrity, and they came to say hello, and then they saw that I was live, so they came on to see what I was all up to. But I will, if they say it's okay to let people know who it was, maybe we'll get them to come on and we can chat with them. That'd be kind of interesting to chat with a true celebrity. You know, they're not they're not, yeah, I'm definitely not one. I don't know about you, Steve. Are you an actor, Steve? Do you do anything in the entertainment industry or sports or anything like that? A lot of people will say to me, do you only do acting? Yeah, I can't sing. I do some modeling work, acting, not a dancer. But my cars and movies too. No, it's software. That's good. That's really good. Definitely needed, right? You know, I didn't think we don't really look for things that are going to be continuously needed. You know, everything is kind of in limbo. I don't know what that person's talking about. Hi, can I submit? If you're saying can I subscribe? Yes, please do. Yeah. Yeah, a lot of times people will write me about gaming, and I'm not really a gamer, although I do find it fun. I think it's a fun thing to do, and for the most part, it seems pretty safe. Uh, some people get really, really upset, right? I don't know who that is about a free reading. I got to take a test tomorrow, and I guess they think somebody is a medium, maybe. I don't know. Yeah, it looks like it's going to be another situation like that. Yeah, a lot of people will do that. Will ask weird things on there, so or whatever. Yeah, so anyway, the channel started, which is people kept asking me, what did you do? What did you do? And then I kept telling them the exact same thing over and over again. Not that particular person, but someone would ask me about my diet, and I'll put something, this person, this. Um, and then so I decided to make a channel because I know one's going to watch it, but it became monetized right away and all that. And a lot of views, and I'm really surprised. I'm thankful. Sometimes I'll put out a video and it's on something really silly, and it gets huge amounts of views. And other times it's something very serious that people have asked me about. Oh, please do a video about this. I do, and 8 people watch it. I don't really know. There's algorithms and there's different, helps out there, and you can study how to make a channel. I never did any of that, so I just kind of sometimes it's good, sometimes it's not good. Usually, I don't really make anybody mad. I have, of course, booted people off of there but usually they're not saying anything about me. They're saying about somebody else, or during the political season. Of course, I got banned from Facebook. I said Trump was going to win. I've been saying that since 2020. Trump was going to win, and I was right. But that's all I said. I didn't say, boy, I sure love Trump. I hope he wins. Or Trump is the best and Biden sucks. Or, all I said was Trump was going to win, and I never wavered from that. Nothing. Just Trump is going to win. And I got banned a few times. They said it's hate speech. Hate speech. Maybe they hate that he's going to win. But, yeah. And they put me in. First, they kicked me off for some time. Then I got back on. They put me in Facebook jail a few times. I lost more than a total of 120. What I did is I got out of the hospital and I said I got to change my life, and I did. And probably to drop what I dropped originally, probably about 4 months, because I went from doing nothing right to trying to do everything right. I did everything wrong, and I tried to stop doing everything wrong. It's just kind of what I did. Does anybody else here, are they losing weight, lost weight? Or one person was gaining weight, named Too Crazy, that person. I guess a man from Los Angeles, from Virginia, lost weight. No, I'm not a soda drinker. I take that back. I have things like that. I've had some of the. I don't drink any diet soda. I'll drink sparkling water, flavored sparkling water. Yeah, if I gain 2 pounds, I don't care. I say, so you gain 2 pounds. I go up and down. Right now, I have the foot injury. I was telling you earlier, I lost weight mostly through walking, and I can't walk right now because I can't put the weight on there. So I have to do exercise like moving my arms and doing jumping jacks without my feet or something, without using my feet. I don't know what to do. It's just really tough for me. But yeah, so I drink iced tea, mostly iced tea with oh, thank you. It's been a year. It's been a year this time for my foot. I could have had the toe cut off and just gone from there, but it was in my big toe, which they call the grand toe, like the thumb toe, and I had it there. Then this toe, then that toe. Whether your body will do a little kind of, you'll start favoring. If you have a problem with one part of your foot, you'll favor through distribution of weight on the other toes, and then the infection can move that way, and that gets out. So what's happening? Do I like it? No. I missed a lot of stuff. Acting roles I had to turn down, sometimes because I'd have a doctor's appointment, sometimes because they want me to do something I can't do. I did a Disney program, and they actually had a little electric cart to come and get me at my car and drive me to set. Gave me a oh, thank you. Someone gave me this shirt. Boop, 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 boop. That's my channel. I don't know. I don't know if they make the. I'm sure they make. He didn't just make this for me. I'm sure this is his company. He makes these for other people. I asked him, "Well, do you want me to give your company information?" Or, no, just enjoy the shirt. You know, I don't know. I know he doesn't exclusively make these. They have some generic ones too that doesn't have your channel name. It's like, I'm a YouTuber, or I'll say YouTuber on there, or that kind of stuff. Does my shirt say YouTube? Yes, YouTube. And David lost 108 pounds. And then, also someone gave me a decal for my channel, and it just has this information, but kind of like long. No, I think it just has this. No, it does say YouTube. I made a video about that, thanking the person for giving that to me. They didn't give me their name either. Just, here you go. So I guess that's nice of them. So they give me some freebies. I don't really ask for anything. Some people say to me, would you like to? I've tried this and it was good for me. Maybe you want to try it. So, yeah, I don't know where to get that. And they'll mail it to me. But I'm not really out there trying to get freebies, because a lot of times I'm not even sure when I read the ingredients, is it something I really can have? Because it might be good for one thing, but not good for another. For example, the Atkins diet, good for diabetes, but what about cholesterol? What about triglycerides, fats? Maybe it's not good for those things. Yeah, my day's going good. How's everybody else's day going? My day was good. Good day. Long day. I was at the VA hospital from 7 a.m. to 3:15 p.m. I was joking with them. I said the last time I spent that much time, I was admitted. I was in the hospital for 9 days back in 2019. But yeah, you never know. Sometimes you think you're relatively healthy, and then you find out I'm not. So. Good. I'm glad your day's going well. Is it daytime where you are right now? It's nighttime here. It's 9:30 p.m. If you guys have channels, do you do live streaming? Yeah, that's true. You never know what can happen. That's for sure. Do you do live streaming and stuff? I never really live streamed before. Then someone told me to do it, and then YouTube started saying you should do it. So I thought, well, I'll do it. I don't know if it's gonna be interesting or not. You know. Oh, 6:30 a.m. Where are you? Oh, yeah. Do you have a channel, Sal? Now, you don't have to have a channel to live stream. I guess you can just live stream. A lot of people say they want to, like, make comments on some of my stuff or do something, but they can't because they don't have they're not a YouTube member. But you don't have to have videos to be on YouTube. You can have a YouTube account and not make any videos. Just watch videos or whatever. Yeah, I'm pretty boring too. You know, I've had some interesting thing happen to me, I guess, or that I've been involved in, but it's not really me. That's the interesting part. It's just kind of like, you know. Someone said, "Well, David, you've met presidents before. You're very interesting." Well, the president's just a person in the United States, and also, what I do other than my job, and the president was there. You know, if it wasn't me doing it, it'd been somebody else. I didn't do anything special. No, I never met Donald Trump. Yeah, I've been a farmer once. Yeah, my family is farmers, so not me. Oh, on Amazon? Yeah. I don't know if he's on. I mean, I guess his company probably does sell on Amazon. A lot of people sell on Amazon. They'll sell on Etsy. They'll sell on whatnot. They'll sell on eBay. You know, so I see a lot of those same products. I don't have an Amazon account. I used to have an Amazon. Whatever that account is, where you get free shipping. I used to have that. Oh, I'm an actor, and they were supposed to. I was supposed to hear about one job. Sometimes they'll. You probably know how this is, not necessarily acting, but sometimes you'll have a project maybe, and to you it's the most important project. Like to me, but to the person that you're writing to, it might be one of 30 different projects that they're looking at that time, trying to get booked on or doing things with it. So you always think that your project is so important, but to the person you're communicating with, it might just be one of many projects, and that's kind of what that was, you know. So I was supposed to get information about that, and I did not. But then I looked, and I got information on one for an AI project. It's training computers how to recognize tendencies to the way people speak, the hand gestures, you know, whatever, from people. And I wasn't really interested in that it paid well, but then I saw how much it pays. It pays really well. So yeah, cool. I'll go do that. But yeah, sometimes they'll I always tell people, like, they'll say, David, you're perfect for this role. Perfect. I can't believe how perfect you are. And I think, well, I put in for that role 3 months ago. I went to an audition. Now you do most of your auditions on your own camera and mail them in, or send them in. You know, I sent you photos. I did this. I bought the wardrobe. I did all this, and you didn't like me. But now they love me. Why? Because the guy who was really perfect for it, at the last minute he said, "Well, I just can't do it, or I'm not going to do it." And then I'm the next guy who answered the phone, and now I'm perfect. But I don't care why I get it. I was happy to get it, to get the roles. Um, but sometimes, you think, a lot of you think there's no way I'm gonna get this role, and if you don't put in for it, you made the decision not to get it. But you decided not to try, so therefore you're not going to get it. So yeah, what I do is basically it's like making spaghetti, where you throw the spaghetti noodles on the wall to see if they stick. I take all the jobs, I put them from, I throw it at the wall, and if they stick, I'm there. Like some of the videos I've done, or something, I don't even know who the band is, and I found out some huge band. I was in a video for Logic, the rapper. I didn't even know he was a black guy. He looks white to me, but he's very nice to me. I did that on my 61st birthday, so a little over 2 years ago, and I did that, and you meet people you didn't even know who they were, and you meet some people that you've seen on movies and television for years and years, and then you're actually working with them, and it's always, um, yeah, it's always weird. Not weird, just, I guess, different. The Logic song, I'd have to look it up. I'll tell you what it is. It was filmed in Pomona. It was a big house inside, and he always has like some kind of a message or a meaning to it. And everybody's inside a party. It's like a party house inside, and I play a guy, and I'm getting a lap dance from a stripper, and the other people are there smoking or carrying on and that kind of thing. Um, and it was filmed. I can tell you when it was filmed, November 30th, 2 years ago. 2 years ago, November 30th, and it came out. I guess that was one of the final days, because they edited it and then they sent it to me right after that. So it wasn't like we were early in the project. The one for the 100 gex was called Fritos and Doritos. If you want to see that, I don't know if you like the 100 gex, kind of like techno kind of music. I guess I don't know how to describe them, but it was fun. I got to work with my friend. A lot of times working with your friend or your classic car or your pet, it makes it for a better day. Yeah, it's funny because when I was talking to a lot, he came and talked to me, and he talked about growing up and what life was like and everything, and asked him where am I from, and I told him California, and we talked about that. Um, and then we were talking about, I didn't know he's black. I had no idea. My classic car, is the photo of it up here, but it is a 1973 Oldsmobile Cutlass Model S. They call it the Sun Coupe. They only made it for 2 years, 1973 and 1974, and she's a 73. Yeah, people know that car. They love it. I was driving down the road, so they'll roll my window. They'll say, roll your window down, knowing that I don't have power windows. And they'll go, is she a 73? Kind of fun. She's been in movies and videos. I don't like this channel you were born. Okay, cool. Let me think if I care. I do not care. You know. Yeah, 2 years. Yeah, 73 and 74. That was it. They can tell by the light package on the back of the car, the age. You know, I didn't know anything about her, this car. She's a big engine and loud, and they like her in the movies. They like her in the movie because she's a sedan. I mean, she's a coupe. So the car could be a modern, like today, this year, someone building a race car. She could play that. She could play a car. She can't play a 1973. A lot of people say, is she in movies from 73? No, because she doesn't look brand new. If you're doing a movie now about 2025, and the car would have to be looking new in 2025. So if it's 1973, she would be perfectly brand new. So she usually plays like 75, 80, 79, you know, like somewhere in this, or later in the 70s. You know, so she'd play like a 5-year-old car or something like that. But yeah, so that's pretty cool. Now I'm going on to my dashboard because someone's going to send me something. There they did. They sent it on my channel. So I found that person that was supposed to write me. So, so yeah, this is the tail lights. But yeah, like Volkswagens, you can tell by the single lights, I think, too. A lot of that. You know, I was in a movie and I was driving an oval window, a beautiful oval window Volkswagen. Then it was about the story of this guy's life. His dad was sold Volkswagens. That's kind of intermittent in that thing. And then I drove one that was not the first year they made Volkswagens, but pretty close. And that was really cool. The money was good, but you know, I can't say I would do it for free. I would do it for free if I had a lot of money, I guess. But I did enjoy that. That was kind of cool. I got to drive these classic Volkswagens. And I drove a Carmagia, and I drove the fastback and the squareback one. Got to drive those. Yeah, I like Volkswagens. I've had Volkswagens before, but yeah, I do definitely like them. Yeah, well, I like when one time I got to play a vendor, a guy selling, I think he was selling like baked goods or whatever, and I got to go, and some gay guy just wrote us. So I got to go, and I was a vendor at a car show. That was fun because it was a real car show, and they were filming it. So I got to go and walk with that. Okay, you're gay, we get it. some gay guys telling us he's gay. Yeah, they love really good car shows out here. You know. Who doesn't love Corvettes, right? yeah, Corvettes are beautiful. Nowadays, I like the new Corvettes. This guy keeps telling us he's gay. We get it, you're gay. Congratulations. Do we want a cookie? I don't know any more cookies left. I do have some cookies left. But, yeah, so I liked, then the new ones, I like them, but boy, they sure look kind of like a European style car, you know. Yeah, let me get rid of that gay guy, huh? It's kind of stupid. Or now he's smiling. So if he's smiling at us, we'll let him stay. Okay, this is your final warning, gay guy. We understand you're gay and you like to be gay. That's fine. More power to you, brother. You know, a lot of people are gay, I guess. You know, in Rio de Janeiro they have the carnival, but a lot of gay people out there in this world, I guess. In the old days, you couldn't say you're a gay boy. You'd be in a lot of trouble for being gay. Yeah, not happy. You're right. He may be happy. I guess he's a gay guy from Brazil. Yeah. I was talking to one guy. He's gay. He's from, where's he from? Oh, he's from Ethiopia, and he said he has a lot of gays out here. And yeah, I noticed that there were a lot of gay Ethiopians in the area that we were working in. And he said, well, the reason, you know why? And I said, no. He said, well, because they kill us. Or in Ethiopia, if I was talking to you about being gay, and you said, hey, this guy's gay, and so yeah, he told me he's gay too, they'd kill me. So I guess God bless the USA, right? Yeah, a lot of times when I think about the U.S. and all the problems we have here, I think yeah, we're still the best. You know, from what I know, you know, we're still the best. Uh, Nobody's perfect, I guess, right? Hi, Eduardo. Yeah, yeah, that's true. Like a lot of the people are like on this when they were doing these protests, these pro Gaza protests, and then I said, you know that you're gay or you're a tranny. They have open courtyards where people go and stand and they watch people being tossed off of the skyscraper onto the ground. I guess this guy or lady's asking Eduardo if he's gay. Yeah, I think Eduardo's let us know he's gay. You know, yeah, he's gay. Yeah, Eduardo likes to be gay. Eduardo is a gay man. I think probably a gay man. If his name is Eduardo, you would think so. A lot of people like to be gay. I don't know why. I never was into that. The Mr. Skin guy, he's gay too, I guess. I don't know. Everybody's gay. I'm not good. One of my gay friends told me, David, if you're a gay, you'd be a virgin. Because you ain't pretty. Pretty like a gay. I said, that's great. I took no offense. He meant no offense. I took no offense. Somebody's gay sometimes, I guess. Oh, he's a gay guy. I don't know. John Brown's back. Oh, John Brown, you were looking for a boyfriend earlier, I guess. Eduardo, meet John. John, meet Eduardo. Oh, you drive a cab in Detroit? I was in Stevensville, Michigan, going to the Hungry Howie's owner school. You know, and it was kind of sad. When I go to Detroit, kind of sad. We had to go to a basketball game. That was cool. And a Piston game, and I saw a concert because Hungry Howie's is sold in that arena. Yeah, when I was there, I learned a lot of things about Detroit and Michigan. I would go to the Domino's farms and learn about the different pizza places because I was there for Hungry Howie's. They were trying to bring Hungry Howie's. It's someone else did the Bill Belichick thing a minute ago, or not a minute ago, quite a while ago. Like I told the people, I played Danny DeVito in movies and TV. Um, we don't know. It's not a requirement to be gay in the chat, so we're not taking a survey. You know. Yeah, someone says something. But anyway, Yeah, one thing I thought was weird, those big trucks they have with all the wheels on it. It's like 4 trailers and they drive this. Wow, it's amazing. Someone's asking about Eminem. I'm an old timer, but yeah, I like him. Who likes the Beatles? Me? I do like the Beatles. Do you like the Beatles? I grew up with Van Halen. Um, I would go to the pub and talk to David Lee Roth and talk to Eddie Van Halen. Most of those two. Michael Anthony some. The first bass player. Talked to him some as well. Someone's talking about. Yeah, you know what's weird about John and Paul? Sometimes there'll be a song that they're singing, and I think if I didn't know who sang it, I may not know because they had such like a lot of versatility. I'm a big Led Zeppelin fan, of course. I don't know about you. Um, Journey, Boston, a lot of those bands, Queen, all of them. But yeah, I definitely like both quite a bit. John and Paul. I always thought Ringo was funny whenever Ringo would sing because he had an okay voice, but you wouldn't. I don't know. Someone wants to meet. I mean, they want to go to the United States. Yeah, a friend of mine was calling me. I used to manage bands, and in Pasadena, Old Town Pasadena, and that's where I would. The members of Van Halen would come down. There was a man who had a band called Snotty Scotty the Hankies, and Van Halen used to perform back when they were Mammoth. I don't think when they were Broken Combs. Broken Combs. They were Broken Combs, and um, then they became Mammoth, and they became Led Zeppelin. I mean Led Zeppelin. Then they became Van Halen. They wanted to become Led Zeppelin. Who doesn't? But they played there. So whenever he was performing, there's a good chance if Van Halen was in town, or one or two of them would come in. Usually not together because I don't know if they socialize much. David Lee would come by quite a bit to there. He was a nice guy. When I came back from the service when I was gone for a long time, he was talking to me about that. He had a black Harley Davidson, and we were talking about motorcycles and oh yeah, they sure did do Dazed and Confused. They sure did. My favorite song by them was probably Cashmere by Led Zeppelin. My son was really into like the bubblegum pop electro music, because this is what kind of music I listen to, Dad. And when I was listening, oh, that's pretty good. Have you ever heard this? And then I had the CD, and back then I put it in the car and press that, and it goes na 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 when they're playing the guitar with a violin bow, and he's like, whoa. And from that moment on, I wasn't trying to convert him to listen to that. Oh, exclusively, boy, he sure did love it. Isn't that black people do like stick a freaking comb? Maybe not since the 1970s, John. Black people don't do that anymore. That was they'd put cake cutters. They call them cake cutters in the hair. I think broken combs was a play on the term unbreakable. You have combs that are unbreakable. They always say unbreakable. Well, I'm going to be logging off here soon. It's 10 o'clock, and I have a morning. I have a morning audition. I got some bubble gummy. Yeah, I don't know about John Brown. Got rid of John Brown a few times, but he's back. But I'll be logging off here. Probably about 6 minutes or so, because I want to make sure I am not yawning. A lot of times when I film the auditions myself, I feel like yawning, because it's not boring to do the acting, but some of the stuff you have to do to get the job, it's kind of boring. Oh, Andrew Dice Clay, yeah, I used to get that sometimes. Yeah, Andrew Dice Clay, Hickory Dickory Dock. That guy, he's pretty funny. This is the joke that got me banned from MTV or whatever. Yeah, I liked him. But yeah, John Candy was the one I got the most. Always John Candy. Then later on, Dan DeVito now is probably the only one. Because John Candy's no longer with us, sadly. And people say you look like Mr. Belvedere. I always say thank you. I don't care. Yeah, oh, thank you. You know, what is the problem with looking like someone? I usually think you look like yourself, I guess. And then, how do I know that I look like John Candy? Maybe John Candy looked like me. I don't know. But yeah, I love John Candy. I mean, I wish I was acting at that time. I really worked hard to get on there. If I could have. Tomorrow I'm auditioning for a commercial, but if I could have got on a movie with him, that would have been great. But I've got to work with some of my people that I considered legends, you know, and that, you know, that were super, super nice to me. You know, that I was talking about this earlier. A lot of the actors are nice to you, but they don't have to be. You know, they're stars. And if they're a star and you're not a star, they don't have to be nice to you. You know, they can if they want to. You know, they can be nice. Some are really nice. George Clooney was nice. George Clooney, very nice. But yeah, it's weird that you're advertising YouTube on you. This is my channel. I'm not advertising YouTube. I was wearing this shirt today because I was taking some photos for a show that I think Rashida Jones. I worked with her on The Office. She has a new program, a podcast there, talking about doing something with channels like mine. So I took some shots today. Nice talking to you too, Steve. Have a good night. Who's Miranda? Oh, Miranda's that person, I guess. I don't know. Miranda was on there. I don't know who she is. Maybe she's a she, maybe not. I don't know. Nowadays. Oh, thank you, John Brown. Yeah, hopefully it goes well. Sometimes I'll audition for things and I'm not really sure if I have a chance, but if you don't try, you have no chance. So that's what I was telling somebody earlier. I've auditioned for things where I think this is way too big of a role. I'll never get it, but then I do. So that's always good. But I'm going to log off now so I got to go over the side. The sides are the part of the audition. I don't know if you guys know. That's the part that it's part of the script. And they just take a little piece, they call it a side, and you do that. So anyway, good night, everybody. Good morning, wherever you are. I don't know. It's nighttime here. Take care. Have a great whatever, and keep in touch. If you can, I think with the comments we made today, when I go to try to see them later, I will not be able to see them. So just keep an eye out for me, and I'll come back. Maybe I'll be back on tomorrow. I've been trying to. They say I should always try to do about the same time. My videos always come out basically on a schedule. I had a bonus one came out tonight. It's about this, which was I think people to boycott shopping, and I guess they're doing that tomorrow, that here in the United States, maybe elsewhere. But so I made a video about that, and I made a video about people that died, Yeah, that happens. And whoever said they lost 100 pounds. I've been lucky not to lose. I lost a lot, and I'll put on a little bit, but then I'll take off. Sometimes maybe I'll gain like 4 pounds, and then I'll take off 8, and then sometimes I'll lose weight, gain a whole bunch. It just happens. So a little bit of a roller coaster. Get a job, okay? You too. Anonymous is looking for a job, I guess. If you guys have a job for Anonymous, maybe they'll tell you their name. I don't know. But yeah. So anyway, take care, everyone. Have a good night.